The 60th Munich Security Conference drew to a close on Sunday. Some 50 heads of state and government attended the conference in Germany, among them the presidents of Ukraine and Israel and US Vice President Kamala Harris. The conflicts in Ukraine and Israel dominated the discussions. India's External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar pitched for stronger relationship with Western countries, which are getting better by the day.
The conflicts in Ukraine and Israel dominated discussions at the 60th Munich Security Conference in Germany. Donald Trump's remarks on NATO to ramp up its defense spends were also in focus.
And I think the Americans are simply saying to our European friends, you guys have to step up. There is going to be a pivot in American policy, a focus to East Asia. Given that reality, I think the Europeans have to take a more aggressive role in their own defense.
The delay in US aid for Ukraine is putting more of a burden on Europe, with Germany being the second largest provider of military assistance to Ukraine. Beyond the closed-door discussions, calls for peace were also louder than ever. More than 1,000 Germans rallied in Munich on Saturday to oppose the sending of weapons to Ukraine and asked for peaceful thinking to resolve conflicts.
We have to redefine our German relationship to the US, and by this also redefining our relationship with Russia. A European infrastructure for security and peace needs to be created with Russia, not against Russia.
More weapons will only bring about more violence. It creates a cycle of violence. We hope to use the demonstration to call on the attendees of Munich Security Conference to get rid of the military mindset and methods and adopt peaceful thinking to resolve conflicts.
India's External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar had a power-packed schedule of bilaterals on the sidelines of this conference in Germany. One of the major highlights was his meeting with US Secretary of State Antony Blinken and former US Secretary of State Mike Pompeo. Both the leaders exchanged views on contemporary politics. Sharing the stage with US Secretary of State Antony Blinken and German Foreign Minister Annalena Baerbock at a panel on Saturday night, Jaishankar hawked the limelight, saying India is non-West than anti-West, but it has extremely strong relationship with Western countries, which are getting better by the day.
Your question, do we have multiple options? Answer is yes. Is that a problem? Why should it be a problem? If I'm smart enough to have multiple options, you should be admiring me. You shouldn't be criticizing. Now, is that a problem for other people? I don't think so. I don't think so, certainly in this case and in that case, because, look, we try to explain what are the different pulls and pressures which countries have.
The Indian Foreign Minister also held a meeting with his Saudi Arabian counterpart, Faisal bin Farhan Al Saud, and discussed the West Asia situation and contours of the strategic partnership. While meeting his Norway counterpart, Espen Barth Eide, in Munich, Jaishankar said he had a big-picture chat with him. Dr. Jaishankar also met with Foreign Minister of Palestine, Riyad Al-Maliki. The ministers exchanged views on the current situation in Gaza. Dr. Jaishankar also met Foreign Minister of Armenia, Ararat Mirzoyan, on Sunday. Also on Sunday, Dr. Jaishankar met with the new cohort of the Munich Young Leaders for 2024. He took the opportunity to ask the young leaders to take a positive approach towards global challenges and seek collaborative solutions. After all, the solutions for war and conflicts over the world lie in peacefully resolving them through dialogue and diplomacy. Tanvi Taneja for DD India.